silence as the winter evening falls, and moonlight paints its silver on the rooftops and the walls. I hear a fading echo where your laughter used to go, like distant lonely footsteps slowly drifting through the snow. The wind recalls you whisper in a fragile, trembling tone, and every sound reminds me I am walking here alone. Distant footsteps in the snow, tracing memories below, where the shadows of the past in quiet sorrow slowly grow. I reach across the darkness for a hand I used to know, but all I hear is winter song and footsteps in the snow. A fragile light is shining through the frosted window pane, like a promise made in silence that will never speak again. The clock is softly beating like a heart that's moving slow, counting all the lonely moments as the drifted hours go. The echo of your presence lingers softly in the air, and every breath of icy wind still says you're almost there. Distant footsteps in the snow, tracing memories below, where the shadows of the past in quiet sorrow slowly grow. I reach across the darkness for a hand I used to know, but all I hear is winter song and footsteps in the snow. If time could trace the pathway back to where our story lies, I'd follow every footprint till the tears had left my eyes. But the trail dissolves in silver where the frozen moonlight gleams, and I'm left alone with echoes of the love we held in dreams. Distant footsteps in the snow, fading soft and low, like a whispered farewell carried where the rivers flow. I stand beneath the starlight with a heart that cannot let go, listening to memories in the footsteps in the snow. And the night keeps gently falling on the path we used to know. Snowflakes linger on the branches, trembling in the cold, like the memories we carried, stories left untold, footprints fading on the pathway where we used to roam. Now the winter winds are whispering through an empty home. The distant choir of the night, a fragile lullaby, falls softly on my trembling heart as silent days go by. Echoes of a fading winter like the fragile hope I carry deep beneath my skin. Every note upon the piano sighs your name in vain, and the melody grows colder with the falling winter rain. The distant bells are weeping with a sorrow soft and true, every sound a quiet memory of the time I spend with you. Echoes of a fading winter drifting through the sky, shadows of our gentle moments slowly passing by. I reach across the silence for a love I can't relive, only echoes in the snow and all the tears I cannot give. If the seasons turn back gently, I would walk that road again, hold your voice within the snowfall, melt the years of frozen pain. But the day keeps slowly slipping like the frost beneath the sun, and I stand here with the silence of a dream that's come undone. Cause of a fading winter, fading into light, a fragile song of longing, disappearing with the night. I whisper to the shadows where your memory lingers still, as the winter softly vanishes and my heart grows quiet and still. In the hush of falling snow, only echoes remain. Snowflakes linger on the branches, trembling in the cold, like the memories we carried, stories left untold, footprints fading on the pathway where we used to roam. Now the winter winds are whispering through an empty home, the distant choir of the night, a fragile lullaby, falls softly on my trembling heart as silent days go by. Echoes of a fading winter drifting through the sky, shadows of our gentle moments slowly passing by. I reach across the silence for a love I can't relive, only echoes in the snow and all the tears I cannot give. Frozen light upon the window, shimmering and thin, like the fragile hope I carried deep beneath my skin. Every note upon the piano sighs your name in vain, and the melody grows colder with the falling winter rain. The distant bells are weeping with a sorrow soft and true, every sound a quiet memory of of the time I spent with you. Echoes of a fading winter drifting through the sky, shadows of our gentle moments slowly passing by. I reach across the silence for a love I can't relive, only echoes in the snow and all the tears I cannot give. The seasons turn back gently, I would walk that road again. Hold your voice within the snowfall, melt the years of frozen pain. But the day keeps slowly slipping like the frost beneath the sun, and I stand here with the silence of a dream that's come undone. Echoes of a fading winter fading into light, a fragile song of longing disappearing with the night. I whisper to the shadows where your memory lingers still, as the winter softly vanishes and my heart grows quiet and still. In the hush of falling snow, only echoes remain. The room is filled with shadows where the sunlight used to rest, and every corner holds a dream we once believed was blessed. Your laughter lingers softly in the folds of faded air, like a fragile ghost of warmth that says you're almost there. The curtains sway in silence like a memory in the breeze, and every gentle motion brings me softly to my knees. Here in the quiet where the light used to be, I search for the echoes of you inside me. The walls remember stories that time cannot see, but I stand in the darkness where the light used to be. A photograph is trembling in the frame upon the wall, and the distant sound of footsteps seems to drift along the hall. The piano holds its breath beneath the silver trembling tone, like a heart that keeps on beating even though it stands alone. The clock keeps gently speaking with a soft, uncertain chime, marking shadows gape. Here in the quiet, where the light used to be, whisper your name to the memory of me. Though the world keeps on turning and the daylight runs free, my heart lingers softly where the light used to be. And the dim, gentle room holds the glow we lost in time. Dust lies softly on the keys where every note once bloomed, and echoes drift through quiet halls where love once filled the room. The sunlight through the curtains paints a fragile, fading glow, but the music we created is a dream I'll never know. The silence hangs like winter on a song that's left behind, and every chord I try to play trembles in my mind. Shadows on an empty piano where our memories used to sing. All the melodies have vanished like a broken, fragile wing. I reach for you in silence, but the moment slips away, leaving only fading echoes where the music used to stay. Your laughter lingers softly in the spaces in between, like a ghost upon the ivory where our gentle hands had been. I hear the distant humming of a love that couldn't last, as the room becomes a monument to fragments of the past. The strings inside my heart ache with every silent tone, for every song we never finished, every dream we left alone. Shadows on an empty piano where our memories used to sing. All the melodies have vanished like a broken, fragile wing. I reach for you in silence, but the moment slips away, leaving only fading echoes where the music used to stay. If time could play one final note, one last and tender sound, I'd waltz with all the memories still scattered on the ground. But the keys a quiet prayer of longing disappearing into night. I whisper to the darkness of a love I couldn't save, and the echoes fade to silence like a song without a grave, and the room stands still forever where the music used to The evening light grows softer on the pages of our days, and every faded photograph still whispers in its ways. Your voice is like a distant song that drifts across the years, a fragile thread of memory woven gently through my tears. The melody of yesterday still trembles in my chest, where love remains in quiet dreams that never came to rest. A heart that still remembers when the world has moved along, keeps every fragile moment like the echo of a song. Though time may turn the seasons and the sky may rearrange, this heart remains in silence, in a love that doesn't change. The hallway holds your footsteps in the shadows of the floor, and every gentle knocking feels like you're behind the door. I speak your name in whispers to the corners of the night, as the moon reflects the sorrow in its trembling silver light. The past becomes a lantern shining softly through the rain, guiding every lonely memory back to you again. A heart that still remembers when the world has moved along, keeps every fragile moment like the echo of a song. Though time may turn the seasons and the sky may rearrange, this heart remains in silence, in a love that doesn't change. If I could cross the distance between then and now once more, I'd hold the warmth we lost the day you slowly closed the door. but time keeps moving forward with a gentle, steady tide, while my heart stays in the moment where our dreams were left behind. A heart that still remembers through the quiet, through the pain, holds every fading memory like a softly falling rain. Oh, tomorrow keeps on turning, and the stars begin to fade. My heart will keep its promise to the love we never laid. And it beats in tender silence as it remembers you. The streets are wrapped in silence as the winter evening falls, and moonlight paints its silver on the rooftops and the walls. I hear a fading echo where your laughter used to go, like distant lonely footsteps slowly drifting through the snow. The wind recalls your whisper in a fragile, trembling tone, and every sound reminds me I am walking here alone. Distant footsteps in the snow, tracing memories below, where the shadows of the past in quiet sorrow slowly grow. I reach across the darkness for a hand I used to know, but all I hear is winter song and footsteps in the snow. A fragile light is shining through the frosted window pane, like a promise made in silence that will never speak again. The clock is softly beating like a heart that's moving slow, counting all the lonely moments as the drifted hours go. The echo of your presence lingers softly in the air, and every breath of icy wind still says you're almost there. Distant footsteps in the snow, tracing memories below, where the shadows of the past in quiet sorrow slowly grow. I reach across the darkness for a hand I used to know, but all I hear is winter song and footsteps in the snow. If time could trace the pathway back to where our story lies, I'd follow every footprint till the tears had left my eyes. But the trail dissolves in silver where the frozen know. And the night keeps gently falling on the path we used to know. Soft rain on the window, tracing lines of time. Old photographs and echoes drifting through my mind. Footsteps in the hallway, voices fading slow. Memories like raindrops falling in a gentle glow. Soft rain over memories, washing over me. Moments from the yesterday, floating quietly in the calm of evening light. I let my heart unwind. Soft rain over memories, healing through the night. Tea on the table, shadows on the floor. Letters in a notebook I don't read anymore. Every little heartbeat whispers where I've been. Lost inside the silence, I breathe it in again. Soft rain over memories, washing over me. Moments from the yesterday, floating quietly in the calm of evening light. I let my heart unwind. Soft rain over memories, healing through the night. And in the quiet I find peace. Let the past just fall like leaves. Every tear becomes a stream, flowing gently through a dream. Soft rain over memories, washing over me. Moments from the yesterday, floating quietly in the calm of evening light. I let my heart unwind. Soft rain over memories, healing through the night. Soft rain, softly fading. Still remaining. Dust lies softly on the keys where every note once bloomed, and echoes drift through quiet halls where love once filled the room. The sunlight through the curtains paints a fragile fading glow, but the music we created is a dream I'll never know. The silence hangs like winter on a song that's left behind, and every chord I try to play trembles in my mind. Your laughter lingers softly in the spaces in between, like a ghost upon the ivory where our gentle hands had been. I hear the distant humming of a love that couldn't last, as the room becomes a monument to fragments of the past. The strings inside my heart ache with every silent tone, for every song we never finished, every dream we left alone. Shadows on an empty piano where our memories used to sing. All the melodies have vanished like a broken, fragile wing. I reach for you in silence, but the moment slips away, leaving only fading echoes where the music used to stay. If time could play one final note, one last and tender sound, I'd waltz with all the memories still scattered on the ground. But the keys remain unspoken, and the room grows still and wide, as the song we love together slowly drifts into the night. Shadows on an empty piano, falling through the light, a quiet prayer of longing, disappearing into night. I whisper to the darkness of a love I couldn't save, and the echoes fade to silence like a song without a grave. And the room stands still forever where the music used to live. I sit beside the window where the faded photos lie, tracing every memory with a quiet, gentle sigh. Your name is in the shadows, in the corners of this room, like a lantern slowly dimming in a soft and distant gloom. The pages of our story tremble softly in my hands as time rewrites the moment only my heart understands. Silent letters to the past, words I'll never send, carried on a fragile breeze to where our echoes end. I write your name in sorrow, in a script that will not last. Whisper to the lonely night. Silent letters to the past. The piano hums a memory, a song we used to know. Every note a fragile footprint on a road of melting snow. I fold the tears between the lines where yesterday once stayed, but the ink of all our promises slowly starts to fade. fade. The silence feels like distance stretched across the years, and every word I try to write dissolves in quiet tears. Silent letters to the past, words I'll never send, carried on a fragile breeze to where our echoes end. I write your name in sorrow, in a script that will not last, whisper to the lonely night. Silent letters to the past. If time could open gently like an old forgotten door, I'd step into that tender light and hear your voice once more. But all that's left is paper and the ghost of what we knew, and a heart that keeps on writing every memory back to you. Silent letters to the past, drifting through the air, fading like the distant song of moments we once shared. I leave them in the twilight where our shadows gather fast. All my love remains unwritten in these letters to the past. And the night holds every word that I could never say. Soft rain on the window, tracing lines of time. Old photographs and echoes drifting through my mind. Footsteps in the hallway, voices fading slow. Memories like raindrops falling in a gentle glow. Soft rain over memories, washing over me. Moments from the yesterday, floating quietly in the calm of evening light. I let my heart unwind. Soft rain over memories, healing through the night. Warm tea on the table, shadows on the floor, letters in a notebook I don't read anymore. Every little heartbeat whispers where I've been, lost inside the silence. I breathe it in again. Soft rain over memories, washing over me. Moments from the yesterday, floating quietly in the calm of evening light. I let my heart unwind. Soft rain over memories, healing through the night. And in the quiet I find peace. Let the past just fall like leaves. Every tear becomes a stream flowing gently through a dream. Soft rain over memories, washing over me. Moments from the yesterday, The strings begin their whisper in a room that holds the past, each note a fragile memory, delicate and vast. Your laughter floats like starlight through the shadows of the hall, yet every gentle echo fades into the silence call. The melody is trembling like a heart that's come undone, and every chord reminds me of the love we left undone. Whispering strings of sorrow, singing softly in the night, carrying the echoes of a love that lost its light. I reach into the darkness for the hand I cannot find. Only whispering strings remain, entwined with all my mind. The moonlight rests upon the keys, a fragile silver glow, illuminating all the things we left for time to know. Every note remembers how your touch could ease the pain, but now the song is silent, only shadows still remain. The strings keep softly trembling as the hours drift away, playing all the memories I can't keep but can't betray. Whispering strings of sorrow, singing softly in the night, carrying the echoes of a love that lost its light. I reach into the darkness for the hand I cannot find. Only whispering strings remain, entwined with all my might. If I could hold the music, I'd hold you in its sound, wrap the notes around my heart until you were around. But the room keeps empty, breathing with the shadows as my guide, and the strings of sorrow whisper what are our memories hide. Whispering strings of sorrow, fading slowly with the dawn. Every note a testament to the love that's gone. I close my eyes and listen to the silent haunting tune, carried on the wind tonight. Whispering strings of sorrow. And the night keeps softly weeping through the whispering strings of morning light drips through wooden doors. Footsteps echo on the quiet floor. breath of steam begins to rise as the day opens sleepy eyes. Baskets sway in gentle hands, tomatoes glow like painted lands. Wooden stalls begin to sigh as morning stretches by and by. No one's rushing, no one's loud. Time feels soft within the crowd. Steam in the quiet market air, floating like a whispered prayer. Simple bowls of warming flame, every heart feels just the same. In this place so calm, so kind, we leave our heavy thoughts behind. Oil hums low inside the pan, old songs played by practiced hands. Children pause and people smile, forgot their worries for a while. Nothing fancy, nothing grand, just a meal you understand. Steam in the quiet market air, carrying stories everywhere. From tired souls to hopeful starts, it gently fills our empty hearts. In the hidden drifting sound, peace is something quietly found. When the sun climbs soft and slow, he packs away the fire's glow, leaves behind no name, no sign, only warmth we can't define. Steam in the quiet market air, lingers though he's no longer there, like a memory, light and true, a little calm we carry through. Morning fades, but still we know somewhere kindness cooks slow. The ballroom lights are fading in a silent amber glow, and shadows trace the footsteps of the love I used to know. The echoes of our laughter linger softly in the air as I wander through the memories of the nights we used to share. The violins are just begun. This is the last waltz of memory, turning slow and bittersweet, where the ghosts of distant moments lead me softly off my feet. I reach for you in rhythm, but you're lost in time's embrace, and I dance with fading shadows in this lonely, silent space. Your voice remains a whisper in the corners of the hall, like a fragile painted mural on a slowly crumbling wall. I feel your hand in mine again, a warmth that isn't there, as the music drifts to darkness through the cold and empty air. The chandelier is weeping with a dim and silver light, as the past becomes a circle, slowly spinning through the night. This is the last waltz of memory, turning slow and bittersweet, where the ghosts of distant moments lead me softly off my feet. I reach for you in rhythm, but you're lost in time's embrace, and I dance with fading shadows in this lonely, silent space. If I could stop the turning of this fragile, fragile song, I'd hold you for a heartbeat where we both still belong. But the melody grows quieter and the final notes depart, leaving only silent echoes beating gently in my heart. This is the last waltz of memory, drifting into night, a fragile dream of love dissolving in the light. I bow into the darkness where our moments used to be, as the music slowly fades and your memory waltzes free, and the hall falls still at last beneath the song we couldn't keep. The ballroom lights are fading in a silent amber glow, and shadows trace the footsteps of the love I used to know. The echoes of our laughter linger softly in the air, as I wander through the memories of the nights we used to share. The violins are trembling like a heart that's come undone, and every note remembers how our waltz had just begun. This is the last waltz of memory, turning slow and bittersweet, where the ghosts of distant moments lead me softly off my feet. I reach for you in rhythm, but you're lost in time's embrace, and I dance with fading shadows in this lonely, silent space. Your voice remains a whisper in the corners of the hall, like a fragile painted mural on a slowly crumbling wall. I feel your hand in mine again, a warmth that isn't there, as the music drifts to darkness through the cold and empty air. The chandelier is weeping with a dim and silver light, as the past becomes a circle, slowly spinning through the night. This is the last waltz of memory, turning slow and bittersweet, where the ghosts of distant moments lead me softly off my feet. I reach for you in rhythm, but you're lost in time's embrace, and I dance with fading shadows in this lonely silent space. If I could stop the turning of this fragile, fragile song, I'd hold you for a heartbeat where we both still belong. But the melody grows quieter and the final notes depart, leaving only silent echoes beating gently in my heart. This is the last waltz of memory, drifting into night, a fragile dream of love dissolving in the light. I bow into the darkness where our moments used to be, as the music slowly fades and your memory waltzes free, and the hall falls still at last, beneath the song we couldn't keep. The room is filled with shadows where the sunlight used to rest. And every corner holds a dream we once believed was blessed. Your laughter lingers softly in the folds of faded air, like a fragile ghost of warmth that says you're almost, almost there. The curtains sway in silence like a memory in the breeze, and every gentle motion brings me softly to my knees. Here in the quiet, where the light used to be, I search for the echoes of you inside of me. The walls remember stories that time cannot see, but I stand in the darkness where the light used to be. A photograph is trembling in the frame upon the wall, and the distant sound of footsteps seems to drift along the hall. The piano holds its breath beneath a silver trembling tone, like a heart that keeps on beating even though it stands alone. The clock keeps gently speaking with a soft, honest gentle room holds the glow we lost in time. The strings begin their whisper in a room that holds the past, each note a fragile memory, delicate and vast. Your laughter floats like starlight through the shadows of the hall, yet every gentle echo fades into the silence call. The melody is trembling like a heart that's come undone, and every chord reminds me of the love we left undone. Whispering strings of sorrow, singing softly in the night, carrying the echoes of a love that lost its life. I reach into the darkness for the hand I cannot find. Only whispering strings remain, entwined with all my mind. The moonlight rests upon the keys, a fragile silver glow, illuminating all the things we left for time to know. Every note remembers how your touch could ease the pain, but now the song is silent, only shadows still remain. The strings keep softly trembling as the hours drift away, playing all the memories I can't keep but can't betray. Whispering strings of sorrow, singing softly in the night, carrying the echoes of a love that lost its light. I reach into the darkness for the hand I cannot find. Only whispering strings remain, entwined with all my mind. If I could hold the music, I'd hold you in its sound, wrap the notes around my heart until you were around. But the room keeps empty breathing, with the shadows as my guide, and the strings of sorrow whisper where our memories hide. where the faded photos lie, tracing every memory with a quiet, gentle sigh. Your name is in the shadows, in the corners of this room, like a lantern slowly dimming in a soft and distant gloom. The pages of our story tremble softly in my hands as time rewrites the moments only my heart understands. Silent letters to the past, words I'll never send, carried on a fragile breeze to where our echoes end. I write your name in sorrow, in a script that will not last, whispered to the lonely night. Silent letters to the past. The piano hums a memory, a song we used to know. Every note a fragile footprint on a road of melting snow. I fold the tears between the lines where yesterday once stayed, but the ink of all our promises slowly starts to fade. The silence feels like distance stretched across the years, and every word I try to write dissolves in quiet tears. Silent letters to the past, words I'll never send, carried on a fragile breeze to where our echoes end. I write your name in sorrow, in a script that will not last, whispered to the lonely night. Silent letters to the past. If time could open gently like an old forgotten door, I'd step into that tender light and hear your voice once more. But all that's left is paper and the ghosts of what we knew, and a heart that keeps on writing every memory back to you. Silent letters to the past, drifting through the air, fading like the distant song of moments we once shared. I leave them in the twilight where our shadows gather fast. All my love remains unwritten in these letters to the past. And the night holds every word that I could never say. The evening light grows softer on the pages of our days, and every faded photograph still whispers in its ways. Your voice is like a distant song that drifts across the years, a fragile thread of memory woven gently through my tears. The melody of yesterday still trembles in my chest, where love remains in quiet dreams that never came to rest. A heart seasons, and the sky may rearrange. This heart remains in silence, in a love that doesn't change. The hallway holds your footsteps in the shadows of the floor, and every gentle knocking feels like you're behind the door. I speak your name in whispers to the corners of the night, as the moon reflects the sorrow in its trembling silver light. The past becomes a lantern shining softly through the rain, guiding every lonely memory back to you again. A heart that still remembers when the world is a month long, keeps every fragile moment like the echo of a song. Though time may turn the seasons and the sky may rearrange, this heart remains in silence, in a love that doesn't change. If I could cross the distance between then and now once more, I'd hold the warmth we lost the day you slowly closed the door. But time keeps moving forward with a gentle, steady tide, while my heart stays in the moment where our dreams were left behind. A heart that still remembers through the quiet, through the quiet, holds every fading memory like a softly falling rain. Though tomorrow keeps on turning and the stars begin to fade, my heart will keep its promise to the love we never laid. And it beats in tender silence as it remembers you. Morning hums in pastel light, wooden floors still cool and quiet. Steam begins its gentle rise, like a promise in the sky. Hands that know the weight of time stir the day slow and kind. Simple food, a humble flame, nothing here needs a name. No silver spoons, no golden plates, just hearts that open as we wait. Bowls of gentle warmth are shared in the multiplies. Old recipes, quiet ties. Children laugh, the elders smile. Time forgets itself a while. No one asks for anything, just the comfort.